Today we're going to be talking about the new YouTube layout. I predict a lot of butthurt people over this. Hey, what's up my fellow YouTubers, Grant, otherwise known as Mr. Octopi here, and I'm bringing you another Black Ops 2 commentary. Pretty simple stuff going on here. Really, I just want to cover the freaking new YouTube layout. Because you know, the thing around YouTube is, I swear to God, every single site, ever, the existence of the internet, every single time there's a new update for it, everybody is like, oh, this sucks. Screw this crap. You know, back in the day, whenever I used this as old school, it was so much better. It's like, easier, looked better, and now they're ruining this. They're screwing everything up. It's horrible. And I will admit, that every once in a while, you do find a situation where it's like, wow, this sucks. Screw this crap. But I mean, for the most part, it's really just change. And then the next time they do an update, everybody's like, oh, that update, which a year ago I said was the worst thing ever, is actually the best thing ever, and its new update's the worst thing ever. So it's just kind of changed, like, wow, this, you know, I don't want to learn something new, so I'm just automatically going to make it horrible. That's the case with almost everything. You know, whenever there's a new YouTube channel layout, I mean, YouTube channels used to be a ton different. They've changed around so much. They still kept the basic idea, but they changed it around. YouTube hasn't been as bad. I mean, the default layout. I will say, in terms of looks, I do like the new YouTube layout kind of stuff. Functionality, maybe a little bit different. It's kind of iffy, and there's some glitches in here, and there's some things. I won't cover that. But in terms of layout, it hasn't gotten, like, horrible. I think it's actually gotten better. If it worked, it'd be great. Some things just don't work. So, we're talking about, like, we're not talking about the new YouTube homepage layout. That's changed every single, you know, year. Times a billion. But we're talking about the channel background layout. And I have a ton of things to talk about here. I don't have a list. I'm just looking at the frickin' Epic Mealtime thing. So, if you want to see what it is, I'm probably going to stick it up on the corner here, like over there, that way. So you guys have an idea of what it is, or maybe I'll stick it below me, or maybe I'll do something. But I think I want to stick it in there somewhere, just so you guys have an idea. But, ooh, I'm getting a call. God dang, this is the worst time to get a call. But if you want to check it out, then make sure to either look at what I'm, you know, pointing at, or go to their actual channel. I'm looking at Epic Mealtime. You can go to iJustTeen. You can go to a different place. But there you go. It's in beta, and it's going to be rolling out. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive everybody's going to be getting this. So to start off, something that was always weird with YouTube is a few of the things felt like they were from a different site. I mean, whenever you go to, let's start off with channels. Whenever you go to a channel, you know, you have the YouTube layout. You go to different videos, you go look around, you go look at the video. When you go to a channel, it feels like you go to a different site. Like the entire layout changes. I mean, you have different backgrounds for everybody. People can pick their own things. It all looks differently. The setup is like completely weird and goes off from what YouTube actually is. So, you know, when you go to channel Mr. Octopi, you feel like you go to YouTube2.com or something like that. Same thing with, like, the Watch Later playlist. They used to have different things for every playlist. They've changed it up a little bit, and I think it's different. Oh, wait, no. It's actual playlists are the weird, and the Watch Later playlist is now what it looks like it belongs with YouTube. And I wish they do that to all the other playlists. I mean, the Watch Later playlist could use some more functionality, like moving, you know, your videos around that you want to watch in different orders, but whatever. Other than that, it makes sense. It goes with the YouTube theme. But the other playlists, like, you know, if you make your own private playlist, it looks kind of weird. That's the same thing with the channel. And I don't know if they're trying to do this. It seems like they are. But it seems like they're trying to make everything flow better. Because, you know, what started off as just something YouTube and you go to different pages and it looks weird because the channel's whatever. Now with this new channel layout, it looks like it's part of YouTube. Like, this is a YouTube page. It's a page where somebody has all their videos on, but it feels like, you know, if I clicked on this page, I'm still on the YouTube channel. Yeah, I know what's going on. I'm at YouTube.com. I'm not at YouTubechannel.com. Something like that. I really like that. They did a great job in making it fit. It could use a little bit of customizing. It could use a bit of changing. But for the most part, I really like it. I mean, you get on here, you have your banner on the top. It changes depending on if you have a tablet or a computer or a TV. It changes around all that stuff. I wish I could put more links at the top, like, you know, have an own little Twitter kind of link here that I can make a little clickable layout here, rather than just the top left being the channel and the bottom right being like the different things I want to do. I wish I could have other clickable links in here. Maybe they're gonna add that. That'd be really nice, because I really like how it's set up. And on the right time, you know, approved channels, you know, the recommended channels. It fits nice in here. You have all your, you know, your watch later and all your subscriptions and other stuff on the left. And in the middle, you have your channel. You have your home page with the recent activity. You scroll down a bit, you have the popular uploads. Then you have, you know, you can change around like the playlist. You have all your other different things. You can set it up differently. And then, you know, you can go to home, you can change around, you can press these different things. So let's go to browse here. I'm doing all here. You know, it looks nice. It shows you a video if you're unsubscribed of, like, you know, it's a sample, a trailer kind of thing. Gives you different layouts of things. Let's see, let's go to, you know, you can go to their feed pretty easily right from the home. Change around everything if you want to see their uploads, if you want to see newest to later, if you want to see most popular, if you want to see anything like that. You can quickly go over their videos for a nice thing, load a ton more, all that kind of good stuff. Again, change the layout, change how it looks, change how everything is going. Discussion, that's their new, like, how, what's it called? You comment on their channel. That's really nicely integrated about, you know, very nice. Again, their own separate page you can do things. And more approved channels, easy to send a message. Search for things on their channel, go back to the home page. Really nicely set up, in my opinion. It could use a little bit of tinkering in terms of functionality and how it's integrated with YouTube. Very nice setup. I wish I could add, again, the links at the top, and if there's any way to stick some kind of like opaque background, because I don't want the full background is cool and all, but I really think that was one of the reasons why when you went to a YouTube channel, it felt like it was from a different page, because everybody was different. It was too different. Yeah, you know, when you went to a Woody's Gamertag or an Epic Mealtime or a Mr. Octopi channel, but it was almost like a different website. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing, but it seems like they want to get out of that and make it all YouTube with different channels that you can go to, like TV. You know, whenever you go to a different TV channel, it's not a completely different TV broadcast. It's part of the same TV. And that's how this is meant to be set up. So maybe I could add a little opaque design in the background with no links, and maybe just have like your repeated thing or something else. Maybe diversify a little bit. I want a little bit more than what's given to me, just a top banner. Maybe if they just gave me the link stuff at the top, I'd be happy. Maybe just a little bit more. But in terms of how it's set up, I really like the potential of this. If they made, like, okay, you're not going to be able to see this, but sorry about the clicking. If I go over to my watch later playlist, it looks part of YouTube. It has everything there. But if I go over to my Battlefield 3 playlist, what the heck is this? I mean, I go to my site, and it's weird playlists and stuff. I hope what they're going to do is when they roll out this new channel update, instead of having all these separate pages like they do now, they'll integrate it with the channel. So when you go to your different playlist thing, whenever, you know, you click your name, you go down and you have all your playlists that scroll across here. When you click on one, it goes to your channel to a specific playlist page on there. Sort of like it does now. It goes to your channel for the playlist page. However, if they did that, it looked like, again, it was part of YouTube. And that's really the only thing out of the ordinary in terms of YouTube. Like, the channels just seem out of the thing, and this is going to improve it a ton. So I'm really excited about this. When it rolls out to me, I already set up my own kind of channel banner thing to begin with. It doesn't look very good. It keeps the same theme and stuff. But if it actually rolls out and it gets past beta, everybody gets it, I read up, it's going to stay for a while, it's going to be the same kind of theme. I'm probably going to take this time to pay somebody, get myself a new intro, get myself a new banner, get some new logos, get all this kind of stuff, get some good graphics going on to make my channel more professional and all around. Because, you know, the intro is a little bit off of what things based on, and it's kind of weird. So this could be the time whenever I change everything around, pay somebody to help me out here. So I'm really excited about this new channel update. Let me know what you guys think. I'm into it. I'm really into it. Again, could use a little bit of diversifying stuff. Maybe I'll send them some feedback and be like, hey, you know, you can change this around a little bit maybe. But for the most part, really good. I'm sure there are going to be a ton of haters out there that are, god dang, this thing sucks a ton. I hate it. I don't like it, but I love it. I love this thing so much. And if they change, like if they, you know, follow some community request or something, I'm psyched. So I can't wait for this. Just wanted to give you an update. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Grant, otherwise known as Mr. Octopi. Rate, comment, subscribe if you really do feel like it. Let me know what you guys think in the description. Any ideas maybe you want them to put in. Anything like that. So, cool. Have a great day. Signing out.